Hi, my name's Holly Powell, and I'm the lead on the Level 7 Senior People Apprenticeship here at BPro. I'm going to tell you about the different options that we've got today for our Level 7 Senior People Professional Apprenticeship. The Senior People Professional Apprenticeship is for senior people professionals in either HR, L&D or organisational development who are working at a strategic level within their organisation. There are two options for senior people professionals who'd like to do the Level 7 apprenticeship. And the option that you choose will depend on your circumstances and also what you want to get out of the apprenticeship. The first option is the 24-month apprenticeship. This is the diploma route. So you will study for the CIPD Level 7 diploma alongside your apprenticeship. At the end, you'll receive your Level 7 diploma qualification and also your certificate to say that you completed your Senior People apprenticeship. The second option is that you will study the 13-month fast track apprenticeship. This route is shorter because you do not study for the CIPD qualification alongside it. Both apprenticeship routes require you to build the same portfolio of evidence. You will also complete the same endpoint assessment. And on successful completion of your endpoint assessment, both routes mean that you will automatically upgrade your membership to chartered status with the CIPD. Both apprenticeship routes also cover the same skills, knowledge and behaviours, and deciding on which route is best for you will be dependent on what you want to get out of the apprenticeship. So studying for the CIPD diploma might be important to you. You might feel that you need this level of academic knowledge, and also you may feel more comfortable with a 24-month programme, which is going to give you that more time then to gain that experience and exposure at a strategic level and build your portfolio of evidence. Whereas those that are interested in the fast track route may be keen to continue their learning, but also the main outcome for them is going to be evidencing their experience, building that portfolio of work and gaining the upgraded CIPD status. So the apprenticeship is made up of a number of skills, knowledge and behaviours, which we refer to as KSBs. You'll need to know what these are so that you can be thinking about how you can demonstrate your competence against them. The standards are available on the Institute for Apprenticeships website here, and your portfolio of evidence will also be mapped to the skills, knowledge and behaviours in the standard. You'll have either 13 months or 24 months on programme, and you will be able to gather your knowledge and evidence your apprenticeship in a variety of ways. So things like attending your workshops, researching models and theories, evidencing your work-based practice, and if you're following the CIPD route, with written assignments. You'll gain your knowledge from the CIPD workshops, or if you're following the fast track route, you'll have fast track workshops, and you will also work with your development coach to embed that knowledge and show that you're having the practical application of the knowledge in your skills and behaviours. To understand the CIPD diploma modules further, you can visit the CIPD website and download the syllabus. You can either download the HR or the L&D and OD syllabus, and the link is on this slide. Your development coach and your line manager will follow your journey and review your progress against the standards. At the end of the apprenticeship, when everybody deems that you're competent to be entered into endpoint assessment, you'll have 20 weeks in which to complete your endpoint assessment, and upon passing this, you will be awarded with your apprenticeship and upgraded status. So whichever route you choose, you'll be required to build a portfolio of evidence, and this is going to be work-based evidence to show your development across the skills, knowledge and behaviours in the standards. We're going to move on to talk about the topics that will be covered in your portfolio, but this is an example of the work-based evidence that you can include. You can look at things like policies that you've written, strategies and plans that you've contributed to and created, witness testimonies, emails, feedback, even presentations and potentially recordings. So here is a list of the pieces of portfolio evidence that you'll be required to provide. You'll need to evidence your strategic impact over your employee life cycle. You'll need to evidence how you've used models and theories of human behaviour to improve your organisational culture. You'll need evidence of how you've managed a budget and also how you've created your people plans or your strategy to align with organisational strategy. You'll need to show how you've implemented technology which has improved your people practice, and also evidence you workforce planning. You'll need to evidence implementing a coaching and mentoring offering, and also leading on a people change project or programme. Then, depending on the specialism route that you choose, this will depend on the further pieces of evidence that you need to include in your portfolio. So if you are a HR professional, you'll also need to include evidence of you implementing a wellbeing initiative, evidence of you implementing a reward, pay or benefit solution, and evidence of you integrating employment legislation or case law into the business. And finally, implementing a performance management approach. If you're going down the L&D route, then you'll need to show application of models and theories of adult learning. You'll need to evidence you writing your L&D strategy to align with the business strategy. You'll also need to evidence using complex facilitation techniques. And if you're going down the organisational development route, you'll need to show application of models and theories of OD, evidence of you designing changes within your organisation, and evidence of you using a systems thinking approach. Once you've completed your portfolio and your CIPD studies alongside this, if you're taking the diploma route, then you will go into what we call Gateway, and you'll have 20 weeks in endpoint assessment. During this 20 weeks, you'll be required to write a 7,000 word consultative project, and this will be based on a business issue that you'll put together, and also you'll put together a presentation describing the research and methodology used during your project. You'll have a set date with an independent assessor after the 20 weeks who will review your portfolio work and hold a 2-hour professional discussion with you based on the evidence that you've provided at Gateway. On the same day as the professional discussion, you'll deliver your presentation and the assessor will ask you around about 20 minutes of follow-up questions. So looking at time commitments for both of these routes. So as this is an apprenticeship, you agree to spend 6 hours of your working week using your off-the-job hours. This will be made up of things like workshop attendance, researching, assignment writing, portfolio building, as well as other work-based activities, things like legal updates, attending webinars, listening to podcasts, reading, shadowing colleagues and gaining exposure. If you're studying for the CIPD diploma route, you will attend one workshop for 3 hours every 4 weeks. You'll meet with your development coach every 8 weeks. If you're studying for the fast track route, you'll attend one workshop for 3 hours every 4 weeks, and you'll meet with your development coach every 3 to 4 weeks. All of these sessions will be virtual. Support throughout your training. So it is important to note here that all of our qualified tutors and coaches at BPro are qualified to level 7, so master's level or above, and also have industry experience. During your apprenticeship, it is really important that you have the support of your line manager, as they'll be able to attend the 8 weekly meetings with you and also provide you with mentor support and guidance in the workplace to achieve the standards. It's essential as well that you're a current member of the CIPD for both routes, and also that your professional membership fees are not funded by the levy. So your journey whilst on programme. You'll attend the regular progress meetings with your development coach. Your development coach will ensure that you're fully prepped and ready for endpoint assessment, carrying out mock professional discussions, and also there's opportunities for you to attend webinars to make sure that you're prepared and ready for your endpoint assessment project. You'll only enter endpoint assessment once everybody's agreed that you are ready to progress. So next steps, depending on which route you choose, We will need to see your onboarding documents from your employer. We'll need you to complete a skill scan to show the level of skill that you're at the moment. You will then receive an email from us to create your Bud account, and Bud is where you will store your ePortfolio. And you will also need to complete your initial assessments on BKSB. We will also need your certificates to show that you are level 2 or above in functional skills, which is maths and English, levels grade C. And also we will then book in your enrolment meeting to sign the paperwork with you and your manager. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to seeing you.